Hi everyone, my name is Marianne. I'm the counsellor at Marianne Hanson Counselling Service. I specialise in working with individuals and couples around the areas of stress, low self-esteem, depression and relationships. And what I want to talk about in this video is 3 signs that your partner may be affecting your mental health. So I've did another video around this area, but it was talking about 3 signs that your job might not be good for your mental health. So no relationship is perfect, and as a relationship counsellor who's worked with many couples over the years, there's no judgment or there's no magic potion that you can give to someone that will make their relationship perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. However, if you're in a relationship where you're starting to realise the more time you spend around the person and the longer you're in that relationship for, it is causing your mental health to suffer, then it's worth considering why that's happening and also what you can do about it. So the first reason that your partner might be bad for your mental health is that you are never supported when you are talking about your goals. You're never supported by your partner when you are talking about things that are important to you. But most importantly, your partner is either dismissive, critical, judgmental, or rude and disrespectful towards you. So when you're going to your partner and you're saying, I've got this great idea, and you're really passionate about it and you're buzzing and your energy is saying that, this is something that's really valuable to me. I want to start making jewelry, or I want to start doing this. And your partner either shuts it down, what are you going on about that for? Or says, or laughs at you, is mocking, or just says, no, you can't do that, or in any way just makes you feel unsupported. There was a scene in The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and I can't remember the name of the female. And when he was going through really tough times, they had no money, he was just really struggling. It's a brilliant movie, by the way, so you should check it out. When there was a scene where they were in the bathroom brushing their teeth, and he said he wants to be a stockbroker. And he's got no experience of this, but it's what he wanted to do. And she laughed. And she went, stockbroker? And I think she said something like, why don't you just go ahead and be an astronaut? And his face was so like, oh, why is this person who's supposed to be like close to me, supposed to be my side-by-side partner, making fun of my dream? And it can actually does affect you quite a lot if someone's doing that constantly, because it's making you then feel, if I can't talk to them about my dreams or the things that are important to me, what's the point in me being in this relationship? So that can really impact on your mental health. The second thing is that you don't want to be in their company. So for me, a big trait that I want in any relationship is that we're good company when we're around each other. I don't want to be around negative energy, in the sense of, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to support someone if they're struggling. It doesn't mean that someone has to be performing or entertaining or be happy all the time. But what I mean is that if you're around someone where you just don't want to be in the same room or the same space as that person, because there's just something that's not clicking. So it could be that you don't want to be around them because they're negative energy. It could be you don't want to be around them because they're always arguing with you. It could be you don't want to be around them because you just feel that you might be sitting on the same sofa next to that person, but there's no feeling there. There's no intimacy. It's just 2 people side by side, but there's no connection. There's lots of reasons, but that can affect your mental health, because that can feel like you are in a relationship where there is no love, no connection, there's nothing there except for just you're being as 2 individuals, but you're not really a team in the relationship. So that can actually be quite upsetting for people. So that can affect your mental health, especially if that continues for a long period of time. There are many people that are in relationships where they probably feel like they need to leave, but it's just that as time goes on, they just stay, and that can really affect their mental health. So what you have to think about is anything going to change, or is it likely that anything's going to change in the next week, in the next month, in the next year, in the next 10 years? If you shake your head and you think no, or the possibility is low, then what are you still doing there? Especially if there's things you want and that's not happening. And the third thing is that the person is using you, your partner is using you, and they're draining and taking everything from you. They're not contributing financially. They're using you for your finances. They're not contributing to your life emotionally. because you're the one giving them all the moral support, the emotional support, the love, the intimacy. There, it's one-sided. They're not contributing to your life in any way. They're just taking from you. So this is similar to the video that I've made recently, how to stop people draining your energy. So if you're in a relationship where you just feel constantly emotionally tired, where that person is just taking from you, but they're never giving, and it can feel good at first because you can feel needed. Having someone rely on you, depend on you, and say, I need you for this, need you for that, feels good at first. But when that's all that's happening, and when that's constant, and when that's all you have, then it can get to a point where it can affect your mental health, because when you're down and you need that person, they're not around, or that person turns around and says, well, you fix it. You know, you've been helping me, help yourself. So that can affect your mental health. So what you need to do in either of these situations is think to yourself, what is the purpose of me being here? If my relationship is not at least at a level of what I need, what I want, what I deserve, we're not operating at the best as two people, as a team. We're operating as two individuals. I'm not receiving the love and the care I want in this relationship. Then what is the purpose of me being there? Hope isn't going to get you to the finish line where the relationship all of a sudden becomes what you want it to be. It needs to be two people working together towards the same cause. You need to be feeling that there's change or movement that's happening. So let me know what you guys think. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave your comments. Share this as well if you think others would benefit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.